All right, all right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? um, yes. So, welcome to the Darby Topknot channel, and we are back on Scorched Earth. Maybe not dressed in the same type of gear, but if you want to see what happened, go check out the last the last stream where we discovered that Darby Topknot is not great with using grappling hooks. So, you know what? I am going to run. We do have our little buddy Ears with us today. He's going to help us to stay safe and sane. I want to go get that drop right there. So we will run and talk. So, yeah, thanks for joining us. Hey, Prime Star, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Hi, Ann. Thanks for joining us as well. I will be off on a little solo adventure here because it's really all about picking up stuff. We do have to gather up some resources and try to start the massive recovery program of reconstruction after the terrible disaster of last last stream. I encourage you to go back and take a look at that. It'll probably make you feel good about yourself. And these are all things that we already have. Except for that. I will need some more canteens because we lost quite a number of them in the last session. But anyway, thanks again for joining. And yes, Anne, bahaha. So it was definitely an eventful time last time. We went into the cave, discovered that I am not very good at all with using grappling hooks, and so I fell into the death hole in the cave. Not once, but twice, with all my good gear. But that's cool. Now we get to wear something different. In fact, you know what we should probably do? We should probably paint this gear, and it's okay because it's fairly easy to replace the stuff. We just have to get the resources to do it, and there's another drop. But today we're going to be, I believe, breeding up a couple cats and then going after resources the rest of the time. Like, we're going to try to breed these guys to get a female with those stats, and then we can start breeding those that female into these lines with the super sabers. And is this guy hurt? No, I'm probably just thirsty or something. Water, 0. Let's go ahead and consume. Cool. So that should make for a fun time. And let's see, we'll grab Butterman's kitty and bring him up here. This dude is so tough. I'm pretty sure he's the toughest guy we have here. Sorry about that. Emergency cough. Mute. So yeah, I guess to begin with, I just want to check all these eggs. We're gonna also have to tame up another Miroraptor, which we can probably start right now. And we'll get this Miroraptor taming up. Let's see who has the good stats over here. 147, 156, 156, 177. With 16 levels available. So why don't we do you? Enable mating. And you. Enable mating. And yep, good. They're close enough to each other. So how's everybody doing? How are you guys looking forward to the oh, here's 14. This is the super baby, right? Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, this is the guy. This was we lost Veteran in the last stream, and so this is Veteran's little boy. So we're going to try to get another baby out of this dude right here. And I should probably just put my headgear on so that we look a little bit more like ourselves. That's a little better. Yeah, he's 14. That's right, Ann. So we'll end up taking him back over there. And we have everything we need to imprint these guys. Yep. I think Butterman was proving how powerful this dude actually is. We'll come back there, and he does have his father's colors for the most part, which is a good thing. Let's go check that egg and see if we've got one now. So that we can tame up, or not tame, but breed up a Miroraptor to go with us on the expeditions that we don't want to take years on. That's right, we protect our little buddy. And yes, Ann, you love him. He's a good boy. And so we do have these Utyrannus going. I think we're going to be fine with them. So today will definitely be just getting resources. There we go. And I will disable mating. And disable mating. And pick that bad boy up. And we'll go and drop it over here, which is where we will have to tame him. Or imprint him and all of that, so we'll put it in there. And we also have, I believe this is, oh, they'll eat my face off if I go in there. This beehive is full, so we'll need to make some stuff with that. But for today, it's going to be mainly breeding. Hi, Sabrina. Thanks for joining. And we were just going over the horrible events of the last stream and the difficulties that that we encountered. Because I don't know how to use grappling hooks. Okay, so let's go on up and we will break some pipes up here. Check the generator. And all that stuff we have to do at the beginning. So, yeah, how are you guys doing? Does anybody have plans for the weekend? I know we have some cool plans here. Let's grab that, and I'll grab one of these guys. As you'll notice, I don't have that much stuff on me anymore. And we'll repair. Cool. Tomorrow morning we have a D&D game that Butterman is running. And so, really looking forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. It's a really good campaign. It's based in a world that he put together for us, and so we really enjoy doing that on Saturday mornings. And Prime Star, you are running a TTRPG session this Sunday. Nice one. And looks like Sabrina is babysitting tomorrow. Congratulations. It's always good to have a job to be able to make money and be able to take care of business. Let's see. How are we doing over here? There are just a few things that I need to check before we get started. Okay, we're fine with that. I know that the resources I'm going to need for making this stuff, we're going to make an absolute ton of armor. We're going to make a ton of grappling hooks. Butterman promised that in the next stream he will train me on how to use grappling hooks. So I'm going to have to go to the Butterman Academy of Not Dying. And so then after that, I've got to do something about this armor. I'm going to be eaten up in the sun, but I do have my tent with me, so we should be fine. We're going to have to make up some more weapons, guns, and all that, so we're going to need a ton of organic polymer. We're going to need a ton of metal. We're going to need a ton of hide, a ton of fiber, and probably, yeah, so like I said before, tons of polymer and all that stuff. So it should be an interesting video here. First things first, though, I think we should go and get the baby situation kind of taken care of. Need to have a Thyla that I can use to go on adventures. So the silo will not replace veteran, but I guess will be veteran's grandson or granddaughter, one of those. And so we'll get these guys set. Yeah, that'll take a little bit of time. And let's see, we're gonna have to do something about these dudes out here as well. These guys are all... I really like those colors. So I'll probably end up cryopotting them, which means I'm probably going to need to make more cryopods. And is that another drop I saw over there? Yep. Okay, let's go over there real quick, because we need gear. Need to replenish. Yes, and poop sounds. That's right. So yeah. It's kind of cool, the campaign that we're playing, and we'll probably write about this on Instagram or do something on here about it to bring you guys up to speed. But this is a follow-up campaign to one that Butterman ran before for us, and that was one where we kind of did the level 1 to level 20 thing, and it was pretty epic in a world that is kind of post-apocalyptic, and so there are fantasy elements and there are elements that are let's see, gather that up, and okay, then I guess we don't get that. I was wondering what that blueprint was. Not sure what type of thing that would be good for. What is that down there? Oh, it's just a parasaur. But yeah, so post-apocalyptic, and so there are a lot of elements that are more technological in nature, and so it's a really good mix of that. And my dude that I play is a little halfling. He is a warlock. Actually, in the first campaign, if you take a look at the profile picture that I use on the YouTube channel, that was done by a fantastic artist. Her information is actually in the channel info. I suggest you go and look. She does manga and all that, and just really talented and really sweet. But if you take a look at that picture, the left side of it is me as a DM. The kids got, and the friends got this this drawn for me. And the other side is a bugbear named Grumpkin Bonehusk, and that was my character in the first campaign. And so that was pretty cool. Hey Riley, thanks for joining. Glad to know you lot are still having fun with AR. Yes, Prime Star. Yeah, Riley, her art was amazing for everybody's characters. If you take a look at the channel banner, you can see the you can see a couple other characters there. One is Tormir. That's the dwarf. That was Butterman's character in the last campaign I DM'd before the current one. So in DPI, which was Damara Post Incursion. Long story. We'll get to that someday. And the other, it was Nissa, and that was Dyson's character in the same campaign. And so pretty cool. So like I said, I encourage you to go take a look at her work. It's absolutely fantastic, and I think really captured the essence of everybody. And let's see, I kind of need something to shoot with. guess I could use the slingshot. Let's go downstairs and see what we have. But this one, like I said, my dude's a little halfling, and everybody thought he was a thief at first, but it took them about 17 seconds to figure out that he wasn't. He is a warlock, and he's has a bond with the Cat Lord. And so that's been a fun... Okay, let's see. Here's a gun. Do we have any bullets for this guy? I don't believe we do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually just replace these, and I'll go primitive style here. And I can't be trusted with explosives. So you know what? I think I will go with the higher damage crossbow. And I don't have any bullets for that, so we'll just stick with this. And just in case, I will bring some more arrows, and I'll bring some trank arrows. And let's see if we have anything in here that's interesting. Nope. So, yeah, he's a little dude. He he's a halfling, but he's very, very thin because he was kind of an urchin living on the street. So, Guns N' Roses reference there for you. And so, it's been a really cool campaign. My plan was that he was not going to really use his warlock powers, but we got in trouble really early on in the campaign, and so he started using them almost right away and outed himself. So, you know, he's just a little guy who likes to eat and carries food around with him all the time. It looks like Anne and Sabrina are having a nice time saying hello to each other. It's good to see, you know, such nice stuff in the comments and all that. Really cool. Let's see. Is there anything else I need? Nope. We better go check that cat. Oh, there it is. Baby Thyla. Level 190. And let's see what you want. Let's drag you over here. He's beautiful. He looks just like his granddad. Wants to go for a walk. Cool. And it sounds like we do have a storm coming. So, you know what I'm probably going to do? What kind is that? What kind of storm? Wants to go for a walk? See if he can come running around that corner. Oh, come on, little guy. There we go. I'm going to put you on follow distance lowest. And let's go this way. Since there's a storm coming, that sounds like it might be a sandstorm. If it is, nothing's going to get done. Cooked prime fish meat. Okay. Come with me. So, of course, this little guy is asking for the one thing that we can't get him on this world. I guess if we went fishing for a month and a half, we'd be able to get it, but that's just not happening. So I need to get one of these, and I'm going to cryopod him, and probably leave him in the cryopod until after the storm. Let's see, where is he? Here he is. Oh, you're so big. Nope, stop maturing. So the reason I'm doing this is this will stop the maturation process, and let's see what type of motion ears is doing. Oh, that might be a... Yeah, that might be a sandstorm. I always forget what these things are. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in here with the other Jerboa, and I'm going to ask Butterman to take a look. Okay, guys. What is this? Prime Star, what type of storm is coming up? Oh, they're digging, right?
They're digging with superheat.
Yep, digging. Superheat. Awesome. Thank you, Butterman. So we'll be fine with... There's Butterman's amazing bird. Let's go ahead and grab this egg so we don't... And it looks like the superheat just started. So let's go run up there, and like always, we're going to hop on a fire wyvern. And is this... Yeah, that's magenta. And go look for the phoenix. I think I will go this way this time. So once again, the phoenix is very, very rare, and so when you have the opportunity to go look for it, you take it. It only comes out during the superheats. And that looks like an Argentavis. And it disappears into a pile of ash as soon as the superheat ends. So I'm going to start down low like this. I think that's what Butterman was suggesting last time. And I mean, I doubt it'll be in this area because it's so close to us, but you never know. What's that up there? That's another RG. Here are a bunch more RGs. There's a rock golem. So Prime Star, a storm of unfathomable proportions. And is asking what those short stocky gars are called. Are they quadrupeds? And if so, I believe you're talking about a Lystrosaurus. We'll take a look at that when we go back over to the base. So more RGs. So they kind of look like a little lizard. Which, I guess at the end of the day, that's kind of what those are. There's a Tapahara. And we'll make sure that we look up as well, because we don't want to miss there. But the Phoenix, super hard to find. We don't even know if there's one on this world, right? A good analogy for it is it's like if you're on the island and if the unicorn only came out during superheats and could travel in 3 dimensions, right? So if the unicorn could fly and only came out during superheats, that's what this guy's like. So yeah, this speaking of the desert, in this campaign AR, well, somebody just fell. Let's see. I don't think they're usually out over the deserts. At least that's what I've heard. As we understand it, we are about to head out into the desert, and it's kind of a strange desert where the sand, it seems like, is looks like or is or passes for gold dust. And it's a strange place we're going to, and so with that in mind, apparently money becomes worthless to them. They trade for what is that? Oh, no way. It's the Phoenix.
Get it. Yes.
Come here,
Take
buddy.
a breath. No, you'll remember. Slowly.
Where is he? I'm gonna have to get some stamina.
It's
Oh,
a
he's
wyvern.
right there. Let me pull this out.
Slow direction. Oh wait, he stepped. That's good.
Come on, get me my stamina back. Let me go back over here.
You just
Okay.
have to go slowly behind him, and you just use the breath weapon.
Oh, wow. We got him! Phoenix tame. Can you believe it? Where is he?
This is indeed an epic gamer moment.
Now I'm gonna starve.
All that for a phoenix.
Oh, and if you guys notice down at the bottom, you see the heat stroke? You've never seen my guy with that before, and the reason is all that ghillie armor. Yeah, let's see, Birdie. Yes, Sabrina, Birdie. And says, Butterman help. Yeah, no kidding. Prime Star woohoo. And woohoo. Phoenix unlocked. Sabrina says, Butterman's cameo, 10 out of 10. Yep.
Okay, are we obligated to name it Hot Wings?
Hot Wings? Oh, maybe. Oh, I can't believe we got a Phoenix.
What did we name it?
Okay, chat. What do you think? The name on the board is Hot Wings. Let's see. That is... It's so hard to see during these things.
Fireface.
Okay, I have to be careful not to fly away from this guy. Wow. Okay, so we're going to put this thing in a gilded cage. What are you doing? No, no. Come back here. Okay, superheat is over. I should be able to see better now. Oh, that's amazing. Look at him.
Like something less than like...
Take a look at that.
Of players have done.
That's amazing. I've never even seen one before. Look, he thinks that Magenta's his mommy. Did anybody catch the level? Level 29 is what it tamed out at. So it was super low level, but nobody cares.
You never get a high level Phoenix.
Don't you?
You never will ever get a high level Phoenix.
Okay, let's head on over here. And wyverns are so fast that we don't want to leave this Phoenix behind, so we'll just take our time getting back home. Prime Star, I vote for Hot Wings and Hot Wings. And also Phonix. Or Phonics. Let's see. Wow, that's amazing. See, so one of the things that they always say about ARK is that it's dangerous to go out and say, okay, today we're going to do this, because it rarely happens. And if I had said, oh, today we're going to go out and look for Phoenix, it never would have happened. And yeah, that's so cool. Can you ride them?
Yes, you can. They do not require a saddle.
Okay. Let's see. It'd be funny if you had to have like the Kalian soup or whatever it was.
Oh, you can't wear anything while you ride them.
And they're really weak, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you get the Phoenix killed...
I'm not going to get the Phoenix killed. Okay, I might get the Phoenix killed. Come back over here. Oh, it stopped. Okay. Oh, yeah, they never land, right?
Yeah, they sort of just float.
I am like 2 seconds from just stuffing this guy in a Pokeball.
That might be a really good idea.
Okay.
But you first have to try riding.
Try riding. So I can't wear anything? Let's see what we've got.
You're on your dragon.
Oh, I was going to say, this Phoenix is beast. No. Let's go over here.
Stop following it first.
Well, I can try.
Maybe a good name would be Spasm.
It's... Can you please come back over here, sir? See, I don't want him flying out into the wilderness when I tell him to stop following. There we go. Majestic. Look at that. Okay, now let's see what we've got for stats. Okay, 1100 health. So that's not terrible. Melee damage, who cares? Anything else, who cares? I think I will pump health on this dude.
They don't get like anything in terms of health, if I remember.
Well, it's level 29. It's not going to get anything anyway. Of anything.
I mean, you're lucky if it goes up by 20, I bet.
The weight's pretty good, 343.
I found, like, it was like a...
Look at this.
Like a level 80 something, and it had like 200 weight.
Look at this.
So that, granted, that was a long time ago.
Look. Oh, isn't that sweet? The legs go around its neck. This guy, he definitely didn't skip neck day. Look at that. So cool. Okay.
Yeah, what it is, but there are like different things you can do.
So let's... There's that. Oh, did he breathe fire?
Yeah.
Let's see what C does. That looks like it attacks anything on X. Nope.
I think space does something. Is that space or control?
It's sounded like space did something. I'm gonna get him over here just in case we run out of stuff. Yes, and so it's always on fire. Looks like Hot Wings is going to be the name. Yeah, premium neck. We could name him Neck Meat. Let's see. What was that space? Was that like a speed boost? Oh, look at that. If you hold down space, he runs forward.
Keep on doing it. He enters like a sort of glide.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't like can burn things.
Okay. I am going to increase stamina just to start out with. Gained a reasonable amount. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Okay. Are they attacking? I'm getting out of here. Okay, we're gonna attack this bug. That looked like it was burn, right? Cool. Phoenix killed a water bug. It's kind of ironic.
Does it have a good turn radius?
Yeah. It's about like a slow baryonyx. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna Pokeball this guy to keep him safe after we name him. There's another level. And then when Butterman gets on in the next stream, we'll be able to kind of do a proper demonstration of our new buddy here.
I think the first Phoenix I've ever actually had an ARK.
Oh yeah, I can't land. So what do? I just stop
Yep, you should just go to your hop.
and then hop off?
Yep, just chill.
Nice. Okay, well, first off, let's go ahead and take care of this. Behavior, stance, passively. Yeah, so if he gets attacked, he will peace out. Blaze targeting off. That sounds ominous. We're gonna have to read up on you, buddy. And let's see.
I think that they can be turned into like a sentry.
Change name. Hot Wings. There we go, guys. And let me go ahead and pull out this. Well, I guess that kind of makes up for the cave run. And in the Pokeball. And we're going to take said Pokeball, run it into here, because I definitely can't be trusted. And we'll put you in the new hires folder. Alright, sweet. So, looks like I need some water. Let's go ahead and gather up the taming stuff. Or the... Not taming, I keep saying that. It's the, there we go.
I
The...
just need to point out you got a Phoenix in the first 30 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, Butterman saying that I got a Phoenix in the first 30 minutes. That's how we do it in the big city. wants to go for a walk with me. So let's go. Behavior, follow distance lowest, and we'll run this way. Hello. Come here, please. Now, I'm not going to have much time to get this guy imprinted. Maturation is already on 30%, so we are behind the 8 ball here, and I want to make sure that I get the good stats. Wants to cuddle. You are the best Thyla in the world. So let's see. 5,700 weight is really good. Has the good stamina, and melee damage is high too. So we should be able to cause a lot of trouble with this dude. Regular kibble. Regular kibble. That's simple. Regular. And there we go. So, how many of you guys out there have found a phoenix before? And has it always been by surprise? Or have you gone out on purpose to get them? And boy, that really makes a lot of sense why we weren't able to find them before. If he was over there, we would always be looking out here, high in the sky and all of that stuff. And he was just chilling out almost down on the ground there, in between the mountains. Cooked meat jerky. And so we do have that. Once again, we're kind of feeding this guy what he's asking for, and that helps us to imprint him, which raises his stats, but also gives a bonus for the person who imprinted him when you're riding him. So he'll like work better for me than for anybody else. And metro berries to end it off, it looks like. We do have 4 of those. So 1 berry and probably almost there, right? That says 100%. We'll see what it says here. Yeah, so that's it. Awesome, dude. You stay put. Be good. Don't kill stuff. And we'll be right back. So there's that. We need to now hatch up the new mini. And I think I left the egg over here, right? Yeah. Now the trick with this is, once again, I think I mentioned this before, to not eat the egg. Let's see, this will take 1.5 minutes. Sweet. Magenta, good job. Good work. So the way you tame the phoenix, obviously, is you blast it with fire. And the fire wyvern has the hottest fire, so this is what you want to use. You could use a flamethrower and stuff like that, but this is the way to go. And it looked like she had to hit him a few times, even though he was so low level. But Magenta, she is the mummy of the line of fire wyverns we have for the boss fights, and she got us a phoenix, so great job. Let's see, 48 seconds left. And yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure that this entire thing is full, so we're kind of wasting effort right now. And we need to pull that out of there, probably make some veggie cakes or something like that with it. And let's see. Yep, Prime Star, great work, Magenta. It was a shock when we found her. She hatched out of an egg. So she was a wild egg that we went and got. And it was during the Easter event, so that's why she has the cool colors. And it was like almost all of the babies that she had looked like that. We do have some others with different colors through the white. And I think we showed that. Hello there. 130. Wow. Okay, let's get this guy off of here. One of the important things is to get them off of... Oh, you're so fast. And we will... To get them off of that platform. We will go lowest. Wants to go for a walk. Cool. Let's walk over here. All right. These guys mature much, much more quickly. So Let's see, what are your stats like? Melee damage, almost 400. Hand-fed Amara berry. That's you, right? Nope. That is this guy. There we go. And this will be our little replacement guy for Minnie. And what I'll do with this Microraptor is I'll put her into a Pokeball, the Cuddle. So I'll put her into one of the cryopods, and she'll gain experience twice as quickly. And that way she'll be able to level up more quickly. Kind of like we're doing with the Phoenix right now. Cooked prime meat. Cooked prime meat. There we go. Once again, we do have the rates turned up on these, so you have to act quickly. We're not interested in waiting 3 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours, 2 days for things to mature anymore. We have done that in the past, and you saw the stash of stuff that we had on the island. Come on, little guy. With all the different kinds of kibble. Oh, you look so funny running around like this. Let's see, did you? Nope, still wants to go on a walk. There we go. Sorry, you're gonna have to go around, sir. Man, these things are so fast. So 65%. And, you know, so we would spend hours and hours and hours and hours doing that back in the day. And you had to use the kibble that was, you know, oh, this one's Troodon kibble and stuff like that instead of just the categories like we have now. So we've been through that, and we're not at a place where we want to spend that much time doing these things anymore. We'd rather just play the game. So we did our dues. There we go, 13%. And now we just turn up the maturation rates. And what that does is we have it set so that you have to give your little guy care very quickly, which basically means you need to pay attention and you need to be prepared. So we have all of this stuff. Come on. See how fast he is? Okay, I think that was it. And so you just have to be prepared. That's why we have all of this stuff to do that taming. And so let's see, we've tamed you up, or imprinted you. We have imprinted you. And cool, so I'm going to have you stay here. So they're both eating off the trough. You actually have matured the whole way. And I'll go put the stuff back. So that just means that it switches the impetus from waiting for a long time to spending time preparing. And so we get all of this stuff ready ahead of time, because it could ask for anything. And you did see that the Thyla asked for the one thing that we don't have, which is the prime cooked prime fish meat. And we do have that on the island, though. So, you know what, I'm just going to get rid of those. So all of that's there. So let's see. Let's do a quick review. New Thyla, check. New Microraptor, check. New Phoenix, check. Now we're going to have to go and get a bunch of stuff. We need to get... See, I think I'm fine to fight with what I have here. I don't think I'll be doing any more taming today, but we'll let these guys chill. We need to get... Oh, there's another egg. We need to get this guy a... let's see what his stats ended up like. 6384, 1600, 662, that's a lot, and 412 on melee. This is going to be very similar to what Butterman is riding around now, so that's awesome. And we need to get him a saddle, which we don't have here. And I think we just did this, didn't we? Do we have a... Anybody remember if we have a Thyla? Yes, metal ingots. That doesn't really cost that much. And is it made in the smithy? It is. Let's see if we have enough metal to make this bad boy. We do. So let's move that over here. And what are we missing? We need like... Wow, we need a lot of stuff. Let's see what we have in these. I will pull this whole place. And we should be pretty close. We just might be a little bit low on the hide. And there you can hear our beautiful Labrador retrievers singing the song of their people. I think they want to come out here and join the stream. So they do have an Instagram channel. They're way more popular than any of the rest of us here. By the way, I hope you noticed we did put the Instagram channel live. We are still working on the D&D stuff for it. It takes longer than you would think. And let's see, let's grab a bunch of this. And so that is still happening, and that's all that's in here. I'm going to run to the other side and get... Let's just make sure that this guy's not laying eggs. But we do have some things up there. We've started loading up little clips of funny things that have happened, so take a look at those, and please like, comment, and all of that. And let's see, in here? Yep. So we'll throw all of this stuff in there. So you can watch Instagram if you want to have a heads up on when we're going to be streaming and all that, or you can continue to get the news here on YouTube, whichever way works best for you. We'll try to post in both places before the live streams. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get this going. And we are needing hide. I'm going to have to take some of this stuff out of here. There we go. So that will be a very good saddle for our new guy. I'm inclined to name... I think it was a him. Was that a male or female that bred up? Let's see. Go ahead and grab these two things. And we will go. Any comments on what you'd like to see as far as colors for the saddle? Fireworks outside. Oh, that's why the dogs are barking. And says that fireworks are going on outside. Well, it is Southern California in the summer, so, I mean, if you're going to do fireworks, that's kind of the where you do it. So, okay, chat, take a look at the colors and let me know what you think. And we'll play the Jeopardy theme in the meantime. So, yeah, really looking forward to D&D tomorrow morning. Ann says at the park. Yep. Should be a lot of fun. I think that we're kind of on the last arc of that campaign, from what I understand, which would be cool. And we're looking at starting another kind of lightweight campaign as well that I'll be DMing, and so I need to transfer some lore and stuff. I'm gonna put together like a little a little world that we can work around, and we're going to kind of transfer the lore from all the campaigns we've had before over to it. And that should give us some place to pick up, but just have a little thing where we can play as occasionally as people want to. And, you know, so it's always good to have a good tabletop role-playing game campaign going on. And, you know, D&D, I started back 1,000 years ago in the early days. You know, not when the game was just released, but it wasn't all that long after that. Compared to the, 50 years it's been around, it's got to be getting up there. So, yeah. So, color suggestions, chat, anything? Let me think. And we always kind of do the cyan and black thing. We always have, you know, for years. I think I will take sky. Sabrina says blue. So let's grab some blue. Butterman used to have all of his stuff blue. If you notice on the island, there's a lot of blue representation there. And that was Butterman. So what goes with blue? Maybe not. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. All right, so let's see what this looks like. Yeah, so if we go like this, then we can make these parts blue. So those two, make the seat blue. And maybe like that. How's that look, guys? Let's go try it on. Cool. And we will put this egg away. And we will also... we should be tamed up on that, or matured on that. Let's grab that. We'll grab some water on that Miroraptor. So we should be able to put her in a Pokeball. And let's see. Oh, I'm really excited about that Phoenix. That's... oh, nice. That is perfect because the Eutyrannus, we don't have the wyverns laying eggs anymore. They don't lay normal eggs. They only lay... what do you call them? They only lay fertilized eggs. So a lot of these will lay unfertilized eggs, and like that Eutyrannus did. But if you see this mist around here, that means that it's fertilized. And that red mist, actually, if you remember, I was talking about the alpha deathworm, how you can see them on the while they're under the surface by the mist that's coming up from the desert. That's exactly what it was. And so we will breed you guys later. I think that it's best just to get out into the wide world and get things moving. Okay, how are you doing? Are you all mature? Let's see. Stats 718. All we care about on this one, health and melee. So we will probably pump health until about 2,000 and then pump melee for the rest. And this little dude will, or girl, will become a shoulder buddy. Actually, let's not do that. Let's name her. Options. Change name. Minnie. 2. There we go. So that way I'll know that she's actually for taking out into the wide wilderness and destroying stuff. So we'll go put her in the cryo chamber. I will take one cryopod with me. And let's see. I'm going to leave her out here. We'll take this. think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and put Magenta back where she belongs. Once again, great job, Magenta. We're super proud of you. And we are going to go pick these drops up. Because, like I said, we need to replace our gear. Oh, you're in the air. There's no way. Well, you know what? If we're going to go on these expeditions for the organic polymer and all of that stuff and the hide, probably best to... Yeah, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to put Magenta back, and then we're going to bring Dropship. Because Dropship is stronger. Not more powerful, but can, like, literally just lift more weight. And we will use our new Thyla. What do you guys think a good name for our new Thyla should be? Any ideas? And here we go. We'll go ahead and put this on. And first, we're definitely just going to melee damage. Because 6,300 health is a very, very good start. Look at that. Yep. I think that was a good choice, Sabrina. So blue and sky. Let's go ahead and put you in the Pokeball. And we will fly out to the desert to start killing Mantis. But if you guys have ideas on a name, please let me know. And we will go ahead and get our new Super Thyla named up. Okay, and we'll start over here with this blue drop. So blue drops can be okay. Especially if they have a ring around them. Usually when a drop has a ring around it, that means, yeah, Prime Star, the Mantis population will not last long. It's a good thing that they respawn, right? And here's another tent. But the drops that have rings, the drops are categorized. And holy cow. This is a lot of meat. I'm going to go put this in the troughs real quick. Sorry about that, guys. So the drops that have the rings, that just means that they have generally the highest kind of stuff in the category that they are. So, you know, like a blue drop will have a certain group of stuff that it can pull from. Group of different potential drops. And let me get rid of all of this, and we'll get rid of this and this. Gonna get rid of all these. We'll keep that, and I'll actually just drop it on my dude, and we'll get rid of all these things. And so it basically means that you'll get the best of that stuff in general. That's at least been my experience. I'm not sure what the drop tables actually say about that, but through playing, that's what I've seen. We'll add some in here. And we'll run over. Did you just appear? I think we might have a teleporting terror bird. Yeah, I haven't really checked the troughs and stuff out here that much. And I'm going to keep this and run it over here. Still not sure what the actual logic around troughs is. If it's that, you know, if there's a trough and it has stuff in it and somebody's feeding from that trough and then it runs out, will they automatically hitch up to the next one? Not sure how that works, but hopefully that's the way it happens. I mean, I would imagine people would have complained by now if that wasn't the case. But cool. So now we're ready to go out to the desert. Oh, hey, Sidearm. How you doing? Sidearm has a nice pair of glasses. I guess he wants to be a wizard. Is it just me, or did they change the model for the glasses? They used to be big giant glasses. It kind of looked derpy. Those looked a little more refined than I kind of remember the dino glasses looking. Okay, so yeah, we should go this way. If we see any Rexes on the way, we'll start with that, and that'll get the new Thyla some levels. So once again, put your suggestions for a name in the chat if you could. And if we don't see any there, then we'll wait for people to put them in the comments. And let's see. We're going to stop over and get this drop here. Oh, look, horses. And, you know, the Equus here, they really look like zebras to me. Level 60, level 40. And what do we have? This is exactly why I brought dropship, so that we can not worry about picking up stuff like this. We're going to need a lot of metal, and so we're going to just grind all this stuff. Okay, don't get distracted by the Jerboa. We do have a Jerboa problem. Not a problem with our Jerboa, but a problem with wanting to tame all the Jerboa. Because they're cute. And, yeah. This over here. Anybody who saw the disastrous last session on Scorched Earth, or one of the ones before then, when it wasn't me, that's where it all happened, right there, underneath that place. So we're gonna go this way. We're not gonna go down there right now. But okay, flying out over the desert, looking for mantis. And at a certain point, I will get off of the wyvern and then have the wyvern follow. Look at that. See that? Over there, how that shadow goes away when I move. So yeah, what we'll probably do is on this, as we're getting this stuff, we will, I just want to find some mantis to start out, if you're wondering. And then we'll probably be killing just about everything just to get leveled up and to also begin gathering hide and stuff like that. And there are some mantis. So we'll go ahead and park over here. Get down and there we go. Let me get this out. And you, my friend, I'm going to set your follow distance. Yeah, medium's fine. So you can follow, and looks like we have some levels. So we'll just pump this. And what we'll do is take these guys out, and then we'll just basically start killing everything. And when we get to the point that... Yeah, so he's already doing 250 damage. When we get to the point that we find deathworms, we'll start using them. So down here we'll be able to get some hide. And any cool stuff that we get and heavy stuff, we'll put onto dropship. So let's see, how many levels do we have? 2. We'll just use that to make ourselves stronger. Excuse my voice. So I will grab these and this and these two. And let's go ahead and... I totally should have brought an RG. Yeah. That is the thing about having these dudes. Let's go ahead and say land. Land, please. Okay, cool. So I guess this won't be as tough in the desert as it would be elsewhere. Because I just want to start dumping this stuff onto this dude so that we don't have to worry about weight. So we'll go to an area, sit that guy down. Missed. And there we go. Then basically use dropship as a storage box. There's something to grind. And more of this. One more level. And I want to start building up my supply of measure berries again, just in case we do encounter a Pegomastix. So these transitions will make this take just a bit longer, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead and follow me, dude. Let's go ahead and just jump up this hill. There's another snake. Was that what I thought it was? I think I saw a death worm. Yep. If you see it down there. Let's see. What do you guys think? Is this guy ready to take on a death worm? That would be a lot of experience. Well, let's give it a try. Let's see. Excuse me. Stop that. I'm going to whistle neutral. So we'll get a little bit of an assist, and I believe Deathworm is right over here. There it is. Yeah, we're doing 300 points. Should be able to do pretty well. Dropship's not really set up to kill stuff, but we can keep her from dying and this guy from dying, then yeah, it's getting pretty bloody. So it's also taking the bleed damage, which helps. That's from the Thyla. Awesome. There we go. So now we should have a bunch of levels, and I'm going to actually whistle passive to make dropship go passive again. 23 levels. That's the way to do it. So with 23 levels, I'm going to go up to 10,000 health and then dump all of the rest into melee. So you can see why it's worth taking on creatures like that. And so I'm going to eat all of this meat. Yes, Sabrina, bloody. And you were scared. Dropship can take on a deathworm by herself, but she has to take a rest to heal up. So it basically takes her 2 bouts to do it. And let's see, that should be about it for here. There we go. And so you'll see that this new guy will look hurt, but he isn't. It's just that... Was that another one? No, it's just those. It's just that his health went up just now, and so it takes time to get the current health to match the maximum health. And I may actually... I may go on... Okay, there's another death worm. You guys saw right over here, it flashed in for a second. Yeah, that's probably worth trying to take out. I just always get worried that my flyers and stuff will go through the world border right there. That they'll go through there. So, yeah, I think that one might have actually been on the other side of that border. So we'll just go down here. There will be more. And we're really after mantis. So, here are some mantis. At least one. Mantis usually come in threes. Oh. This might not be good. This might actually be an alpha. No, it's going down too quickly. So this time I'm gonna have the Thyla do it on its own so that we don't have to risk dropship. There we go. And 12. So let's go ahead and keep pumping. And I will take this and this and this, these guys, and all of this, which is actually what we came out here for, is that organic polymer and the hide, if you remember. So we want to build up as much of this polymer as possible because I want to make a bunch of spare sets of armor. And to get the ghillie armor, you need organic polymer. You can't use normal polymer or anything like that. And so if we do that, then having disasters like last time won't be as bad. we'll at least have things there and won't have to stop our caving just to go and make new armor. So hopefully that'll help us moving forward there. But yeah, so it looks like we're about an hour and a quarter into the stream, and we've already gotten our new Thyla leveled up to level 232. We have our new shoulder buddy back at the base leveling up in a Pokeball, and we have a Phoenix, if you can believe that. Pretty amazing, I think. And yeah, I'm blown away by that. Let's see. And yeah, this guy's pretty strong. And your heart can't take the death worms. Yeah, they can be pretty intimidating. There's another one right over here, actually. Seriously? So now we're doing 600 damage. There was another death worm that just popped up out here. Yep, two of them. There's one right there. So I think right over here. Let's see if I miss him running by. Probably did. Okay. Yep, it's right over here. So we should find one right as we get up here. Someplace. Sometimes it's difficult to... Oh, look at that. Looks like dropship is flying under the thing. That was the other one over there. Let's just run around here for a sec. Then we'll head in that direction. sometimes it's difficult to find them. I've seen other people playing and have them like come across and run after them. I've only encountered that after fighting them. Yeah, we'll kill that and let the vultures take it. That sound, I believe, is a sandstorm. Butterman, what is the long one? The kind of long raspberry sound that they do? Is this it? Oh, lightning? That would be fine. There is one around here someplace. Okay, so it's still right up here a bit. Let's try just running around. See if we can make it mad. There it is. So, yeah, it was cool that we had the foresight to get veterans colors into the bloodline so that we could maintain that. I think this guy is just about what Butterman's guy was. So that's pretty powerful. Let's see, we will move this here. And it seems that the horn got dropped. So we must be over... usually that's only supposed to happen when you're like at half of the weight limit. Let's drop that there. Drop this. Let me run over here and see. We should have a horn in here. Yep. Cool. So that's all stuff we want. Okay, let's keep going. And we will hope that this is indeed a thunderstorm. If it is, the worst that'll happen is it will bring stray wyverns over. Okay, looks like stuff is spawning in over here. So hopefully that means it will get some mantis. I'm killing these titanoboas for two reasons. One, for their venom, but mainly for the hide. Because they're one of the only things out here without an exoskeleton. If we do get into a situation where this is a sandstorm, then I'll just hop in one of these. Nope, thunderstorm. That's more than fine. It'll just be noisy out here for a little while. I was going to say I'll just hop into the tent for a few minutes, but we don't need to do that, which is great. So let's go ahead and we will eat this meat and try to heal up our dude again. So no ideas on the name for this new Thyla? The default value is veteran 2. Yeah, sometimes we get these storms at the base, and it's funny because of the way they do it, you'll have lightning striking all around, right? Like right up against your character and everything, which looks amazing, but doesn't, you know, actually do anything to you. But after these, we always find stray wyverns out in the wilderness. So that's something to keep an eye out for. And there we go. Raise the melee damage. We'll grab all this hide, more berries. We'll grab that stuff and then drop everything. And I think that we should encourage this guy to land. Can you please land? There we go. And we will transfer all this stuff over. There we go. Not bad. So we need about 1 million times as much of that as we have so far. There's some more mantis. So we'll make our way over there. And are you coming? So not bad. Starting to get to where this Thyla can do some real damage. 681, not bad. If we can find another couple death worms, then we'll be styling with this one. Okay. Chat, just let me know if you see anything out there. Either a death worm or mantis that I miss. Oh, that didn't even kill it. Level 96. You see this, these like lightning flashes, how they're right on us? It's because we're actually in the storm itself. Okay, I don't see any over there. And let's see what we have over here. We often get stuff out here that's something that there's no use in fighting. It's great to have the high stamina on these creatures, because they can kind of run forever like the dire wolves do. I'm not sure who that came from, the 1600, but that was a good one. Let's make sure we haven't missed this. See, usually at these things, yeah, there we go. If you see that chest, you'll find it at what's called an explorer drop, and that gives you the buff on your XP for a certain amount of time. So there are mantis. Here's, and I think I saw a death worm over there. And there's another level. And we will pump that up. Let's go ahead and see. I think there was a death worm. I saw a little flash. Yeah. We'll go get the mantis. So this is just part of the grind if you want to be prepared for all the things you need to make and you know, recover after horrible incidents and all that. I really encourage you guys, if you haven't seen that, to go back and take a look. You'll find out why the next one will probably be Butterman training me with let's take that dude out. So he should be right up here. There we go. Will probably be me being trained by Butterman on how to use grappling hooks. Because, yeah, it was a definite display of a lack of skill there. In my defense, I've only used them a few times, but I should have done better than that. It was just hilarious. Okay, let's see how many levels we got. 6 more. And straight into causing damage. And we'll grab all of this. We did lose a little bit of health on that, so we'll heal up a little bit. Yeah, Sabrina, you want me to name this guy Todd? Okay, under consideration. Chat, let me know what you think. Sabrina says that this Thyla should be named Todd. But yeah, the storms do actually look really cool here. And so let's go ahead and we'll do this, and then I will tell this guy to land. And we'll go over and do this really quickly. Let's see. One thing about organic polymer is if your character eats it, they die instantly. Let's see, that's 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, yeah, we need hundreds more. We need a lot more than we have. Hey, wait a minute. I just dropped Ears. Ears, where'd you go, buddy? Now, Ears is invulnerable. Ears would die in the death hole, though. But, just because Ears is invulnerable doesn't mean that we should abuse that. And Ears is invulnerable because of the mighty and exciting riot helmet that he wears. That thing has like 700 something armor on it, which makes it the best piece of armor we have. And it just happens that you can have Jerboa wear helmets. And so it seemed like a natural place to use it, because we're not going to use that type of armor out here. We'll die of heat stroke. Let's go and get these mantis before these vultures take them out. You know what? One of these days, I'm going to put Ears on attack your target, because I think he does a lot of damage for such a little guy, if I remember correctly. Okay. So we're up to 1500 on melee. We'll take the hide and that and drop everything else. And the storm is over, but you can see still clouds up in the sky. It's actually a pretty beautiful place. We will have nighttime coming in. Yeah, if you can see up there, you can see the stars just beginning. And here is that world border that concerns me so much. So we'll continue on over here, try to find some more organic polymer. And see what other type of trouble we can get into. It's doing 782 now. That's getting a lot better. There, if you guys saw... Oh, it's out there. I saw a... Did I just see a death worm? Yep. You look for the little flashes. I think that I've shown you guys that before in other streams. See, I think he was along this... There. See how I can't walk forward? That usually means there he is. Sorry about that. Had an emergency sneeze there. I'd like to fight an alpha with this guy. I think he's getting to the point where he could do that on his own pretty easily. And they give you good stuff. They give you a lot more on the deathworm horns. So these guys, which is how you tame up mantis, by the way. You feed them these. And we will do that. And he did get a little bit of damage. So we'll heal up real quick. Yep, and pretty. Okay, and I think that's everything from here. Yes. And we'll pump that all into melee damage. Okay, so let's continue on this way. And at a certain point, we've run out of spawn points for mantis. But we're not quite there yet. So we might be able to find a few more before we have to turn back and start looking going the other direction. Okay, it looks like new things are spawning in up here. So that might mean that we have some mantis that we can get to as well. So 833 points of damage per attack now. We'll get the... There's another deathworm over there. There's another deathworm. Let's see. I guess this guy was closer. Let's pull out and farther and see what we can see. There's the one I saw. I just wonder if that's going to be within the world border. Let's go down here. They're literally the best way to gain levels for land animals like this, is just to fight those things. Let's see, hopefully we get stuck at some point soon. So I must have missed him. Let's try again. Yeah, looks like... Okay, well, looks like there's one right over here. So we'll just walk forward. Am I just missing him? Apparently. So let's go ahead and turn to there. And walking straight forward should do it. Probably right on him right now. I wish there was some type of indicator that you're close, like, you know, maybe a little tuft of dust or something when you got close to them, like you get with the alphas. It'd make it a lot easier when you're trying to hunt these guys, and he may have despawned. Yep, that happens sometimes. Sometimes these guys despawn. And let's see. It's a nice night out. Looks like there's a red drop over there. That'd be a ways to go, but we do have a wyvern. Let's see. Let's go pick up this hide here before they do. Here's another snake that we would like to turn into hide. Here's another... Oh, here are a bunch of snakes. Good. And did you see that? Was that a deathworm? Right here? Yeah. There it is, right there. Let's go get it. I thought... Oh, I just didn't go far enough. Come on, I just want to fight you. Give me all your levels. So right behind us are two of them. So they're off just to the side there a little bit. Yeah, you kind of have to line up perfectly on these things. It's kind of weird, but we're going to be able to fight 2 of them right now. So that'll be good. Well, I think it'll be good if we win. If I could hit them. Oh, there we go. There's one. He's coming for us. Thank you, sir, for your assistance. So once you get your guy to a certain level of power, this becomes much easier. Why are you trying to run? What's going on here? I think he started targeting... Oh, he got stuck on his friend. Cool. Okay, so it looks like we may end up with a cat named Todd. There we go, number 2. Sweet. And I'm going to make you stop following. We'll land dropship. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, good. I'll go over and grab this stuff. Black pearls. Nice. Those are pretty rare. So anytime you have the opportunity to get them, you should. We'll pick up all of this stuff. And something's trying to trank my dude. Do you mind? We'll drop all this stuff. Black pearls get very, very heavy very quickly. I'm pretty sure that otters can get them for you as well. Butterman probably knows specifically if they can. But let's go ahead and hop on here. Looks like we have another few levels. Okay. And we'll grab this. And I believe drop everything. Yep. Cool. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to cryopod this guy. We may as well change name to Todd. So Sabrina says Todd is a very sophisticated name. You're right. And so there we go. There's Todd. It looks like I need some water and to eat some stuff. And then we will cryopod Todd. And let's go and let me just check this. I think that's where we just dropped everything. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and fly over here and see if there are any drop ships we can pick up while we're waiting for these dudes to spawn back in. So dropship is an experiment that I had. She comes from a very, very good line, Magenta's line. And what I wanted to see was if a weight wyvern was a viable creature. And it turns out that weight wyverns are amazing. And usually we'd use an Argentavis for weight, so we'd have a weight Argy. And they're super, super strong, but they're reasonably quick flyers, but the wyverns are just so much faster that flying around on a wyvern for battle, once you get on your RG, you feel like you're going through molasses. And so I wanted something that could be very strong and also carry tons of stuff for us. And we'll go ahead and take that. We'll take all of these. Yep. And let me go ahead and drop all this stuff onto dropship. Yeah, looks like she took some damage at some point. Oh, there's that red drop. We should probably do our best to get over there. There's a purple one. Once again, these drops, that's where we get all the cool stuff. And I'm looking for a new sword and a new gun. We can make those super shotguns, which is great, and we will do that. We're gonna have to gather up a ton of stuff. We're gonna have to make a lot of polymer. We're gonna need a ton of metal and all of that stuff. So that will take us a while to do. Oh, and if you see, this is where we found those piggies over here the other day. Okay, so Ascendant Morellatop saddle and nothing much else, but that saddle would be good to grind. We'll get some good materials out of it, and we'll fly on through here. And so you see this dropship has a ring around it. That's what we're looking for, because that means it's going to have either a ton of drops in it, or it's going to have like the best level of drops on it. And looks like we're going to have to kill some stuff here. You can see that dropship's not the fighter that Todd is. And let's grab this quickly. That looked like some interesting boots. Oh, Titan Minerna. Okay. Let's see, what was that? Ascendant Chitin boots, armor 415. That might be really good to take into a cave. They don't exist on this world, but we'll be able to grind that down for a lot of stuff. We don't need these. So yeah, that's a good haul. Let's see, do you guys see any others? Oh, there's a yellow one. Looks like it's still coming down though. Where? It's probably just beginning. Yeah. It's way up there, so we can probably fly over and get this first. There's a purple one off in the distance there. Yeah, so cryopods really changed the game for us. Being able to just like Pokeball your dudes and take them with you. Total game changer. You guys saw what it was like on the island with all of our guys out there. We're going to make some cryopods. We're going to start cryopoding guys and putting them away so that we don't spend half our lives just, yeah, these guys will be down at about the same time. So we don't spend half our lives just filling troughs for them. And I'm looking at this moth over here. Just reminds me of the phoenix that we got. That's so funny. We've been looking, like, literally since we got wyverns. Butterman and I have been looking around every time that there's a superheat. Okay, get on the wyverns and let's go look. And so finally, that was pretty amazing. But do you see how squirrely they are when they fly? They fly unlike anything else. They look almost to me like ribbons going in the wind. You know what? That one might hit the ground first. So, yeah, like I said, tomorrow morning we're going to be doing some D&D. It'd be cool to get a campaign going where we actually stream D&D. That'd be fun. The campaigns we play are good. They, we have the benefit of a lot of experience and playing with a lot of very interesting people and, smart people over the years and currently. And so it's really helped us refine our approach to the game, right? To keep everybody as involved as we can. And yeah, I'm glad I stayed around here for that. And so, you know, and to craft good stories, you know. As a DM, for instance, there are certain rules. We were talking about this the other day after a session of another TTRPG. And I was kind of asked a little bit about my philosophy of GMing. And, you know, for me, the focus is, you know, for a DM, don't tell a story. Create a world, but only create as much as you know, the minimum amount that you need to do in order for you to be ready for what the characters will do as they create their story. You know, they are absolutely the focus of things. And have your world, have things going on in it that don't have anything to do with the characters' actions, and some that do, maybe. Present them with opportunities to do that. I like to stay as close to a sandbox as possible, but have the world react to the things they do. You know, someday we'll come on and we'll kind of share war stories about DPI and maybe the first campaign that we did that predated that one, right? That was the follow-up to. And what is this? Caprasuchus. And, you know, it's all about paying attention to the opportunities to grab something that the characters do and make it have a consequence, either good or bad. And then you can craft the story of the campaign and the opportunities for them to do stuff around things that are elicited by their actions, right? Let them be the heroes. Let them be the focus of the story. And then, you know, try to go to each of the characters and make sure the players are involved by giving them opportunities to be involved. You know, call them out by name. You know, hey, so-and-so, saying their character's name. You know, there's other characters doing this. Hey, what would you like to do? And, you know, look for those opportunities. You know, if they're like, hey, you know, I just want to go and do what everybody else is doing. Okay, cool. Then tell one of the other characters, hey, so-and-so just came over. Oh, we're going to take these raptors out. And they have joined you. And giving them kind of a cue to maybe help the player who finds it a little more difficult to initiate role-playing stuff like that, to give them an opportunity to be involved by having the characters talk to each other without your involvement. So those types of things, try to keep people involved, and I try to give everybody the opportunity to move their stories forward, because we generally start without huge backstories, right? The thought being, you're level 1, you have not done this, and this, and you know, you are not a super assassin for the whatever king something and all that. You wouldn't be, you know, a first level guy if you were. So, you know, giving them the opportunity to build those backstories as they go along, that's the big thing, you know. And then the rest, there are mechanics in there, obviously, keeping things so that I think I'm going to park up here for now. Keeping things so that they're challenged but not overwhelmed. Just little things like that. So the rest just becomes managing the game itself. Let's grab these, all of this. I'm just watching my weight as it goes up. But I think that we should have maybe a stream where Butterman and I can sit down with maybe other people as well and just talk our philosophies on game mastering and the way we generally approach that stuff. And yeah, that's going to be enough of this for now. So let's go and take a stop over here. Figure out what we need to grind. Okay. You're in the grinder. I'm going to grind all of this because I want the hide. Excuse me. And you know what? Even though Caprosuchus are here, we haven't found any good ones. So I'm going to grind these things. Miroraptops, we have tons of that stuff. Grind that, grind that, grind that. And that looks about right. Cool. So we should get a ton of metal and stuff like that out of the grinding when we do it. Let's go ahead and hop over here. Sabrina, a D&D stream would be interesting. Yeah, it would be. You know, I know a lot of people do that, and to varying degrees of success, I think. And, you know, I would want to do it in a way that there's a reason for us to be doing it, and not, you know, just kind of doing the same thing that other people are doing. I did have some ideas on ways to do that to hopefully help other DMs and stuff like that with things that I've learned over the years. And, you know, also at the same time, hopefully get feedback from them to make me better at it as well. But, yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about. And let's put all of these in here. That goes there. And this last piece goes over here because it is refrigerated. And those horns go here as well. As you can see, we have, you know, these are stacks of 20. We have killed a lot of deathworms. Let's go ahead and dump this here. I am going to throw that in there. And this is upstairs. I think it's in this one, right? Yeah. So we do have a few black pearls, not a huge amount though. And let's see if we have better. So that's 415. Yeah, those are the best boots we have for that. And then, oh, we have Ascendant hide gloves, so we don't really need that. And let's see, what are you guys on about? Is that enough? So we talked before about Butterman's sleeping habits. Sometimes I just don't know. He must have been tired after that cave run. He's just leaning there against the place. So this, I believe, is a thunderstorm. So I think we have another thunderstorm coming. And let's see, what did we have? Nothing really that we need to drop off. And so now it's all organic polymer. Let's grab that and see how much we have. Quite a bit. So yeah, I should probably... I mean, this stuff burns up really quickly. Yeah, he's taking a comfy nap. That's right, Sabrina. Let's see. Let me go and get the blueprints. I think maybe we make this guy. Where are those other blueprints? So they're all gone, which probably means they're in one of the workstations. At least I hope it does. Maybe in here? Yep, that's what it meant. Okay, so that's a 247. And that's a 289. We don't need you then. Okay, so fiber hide. We'll take that. I'll take this and this. So this will let us make a bunch of stuff. We'll take these boots, which are great boots. And let's see. The other thing is finding the right people to play in a D&D campaign. That's one of the most important things. You know, we have rules like play cooperatively and stuff like this, so that we can make sure that we keep the best feel to the game that we possibly can. So I'm going to grab all of this stuff and see how many of these things we can craft up right now. And if you're listening outside, then you will hear that it was a thunderstorm. Right, we don't have good pants. That was the thing. We need to find pants. So we can't make that already. You know what? We'll make another one of these. Yeah, we'll craft two. Because we want to get enough for Butterman to have a couple spares as well. And we are probably, yep. Polymer is the rate limiting factor here. So we'll hop in here. And that's all of that. Let's go back over here. And oh, this is that really good one. And let me grab all of these pieces from here. There's a fertilized egg. Must have just dumped everything in here after the caving expedition that went so well. Mantis saddle. Let's see. Hacky saddle. Can't use it here. We'll grab this. You know, we kind of need these swords. That whip. Okay. Let's go ahead, and I guess the last thing for right now, we will need to make some... Yeah, we need to make some... Wow, we're going to have to wait till after this is done. But we're going to want to make some black dye, I think. Which I think I need narco berries for. So we'll go down here. And park that guy. So yeah, D&D livestream. I mean, we've been talking about it for ages, you know, but we were talking about doing the YouTube stuff, you know, oh, we should just go in there and casually stream stuff. We were talking about that for ages too, and it just took us a long time to get to it and actually start doing it. But now that we're doing it, it's so much fun, and we really enjoy spending the time with you guys, especially. Let's see, can we craft anything? Yeah, we're just missing polymer still, so okay. And that is a fertilized Tech Rex egg. So we will want to put that on one of our Hyenodon. So this guy's name is Spot. And cool. So, any other plans for the weekend? I know that we have some babysitting going on. We have some tabletop RPGs going on. What else do you guys have in your plans for the weekend that's coming up? So I think holidays are done for a while, right? We had a real string of them there with Mother's Day, and then for us a bunch of birthdays, and then Father's Day and stuff. But I think that's done for a while at least. And Descendant Mantis saddle. We'll put these over there. I'm going to throw that whip in there because we don't really use them. And we'll keep these because we may need them. Let me just check how well this is doing. Should be okay. 841. Just fine. Let's see. Now, what else do we need to do? I need to make up some black dye. So I think what I need to get are just the narco berries. Because I need to dye my stuff. Okay, who's a good berry machine? I think you look like a good candidate. Yeah, this was another terrible disaster when we tamed this dude up. Just one of those where, you know, ARK players are probably familiar with having to put all of your guys back, like if you whistle, follow all, or things like that, or if you get hit by something you're trying to tame, and you end up having to put everybody back in place because they're all on neutral, and so they start coming after the thing and they kill it, and it was something you really wanted to tame. Yeah, that's kind of what happened here, but he survived. So we were able to do some emergency response there and get things set up so that we didn't have to worry so much about him surviving. We just had to put everybody back afterwards. And let's see, we'll go ahead and pump weight here. See, we should have gotten quite a bit. Yeah. We'll take these back. Okay, good. So we'll have all that. I'll just keep all of this stuff. We don't need the silk, though. Don't need these. Don't need that. These are very, very good. Okay, so. Oh, now he's too fat. So, yeah, he was an interesting tame. He basically smacked me off of the taming platform just after I said something like, oh, you know, it'd be interesting if he could actually reach up here and hit me. That would be terrible. And then, hello, Mr. Jaboa. Then it was like, kerpow, and my dude starts flying off. I'm like, well, okay. And, man, things came out of the woodwork to go and attack him. But we were able to keep him safe and sound. Let's go ahead around here, I believe. Is this how we get there? And I'll just have to remember that this is where all the berries and stuff are. And we'll back him up a bit. I believe this is... Yeah, that's a good place. Straighten him out just a little bit. There we go. And let's see how much I can grab off of him and still be able to walk around. These guys are most important. You know what? I need to make some slate dye as well. And... is that it? Yes. Cool. All right, everybody. Let's go on over here and we will make some dye. See if I remember my recipes for it. Maybe I'll ask Butterman real quick. Butterman, can you tell me how to make black dye, please? I think it has to do with narcoberries and charcoal. And let's see, we should have some stuff in here. I want one of these. Oh, hopefully it's not charcoal. We have one charcoal. I am going to dump this in here, though. I'm almost positive it is that. So let me go. I will dump a bunch of this stuff down here. And did we fill this up? Nope. There we go. I just went and asked Butterman again. He is definitely preparing for the session tomorrow. So, once again, D&D and the...
Narcoberry, 2 charcoal.
2 charcoal.
1 thing of water.
Okay, what was the first thing?
15 narcoberries.
15 narcoberries. Okay. Do we have any charcoal? I hope.
According to this wiki.
Yeah, according to the wiki.
So hopefully that's correct.
I'm gonna grab this just in case. And we will speed ourselves up by flying you around. Still can't believe, I know I keep going back to it, that we got the Phoenix. That was one of the things that we're like, yeah, you know, we'll beat the boss and all that, but we can't stop, you know, playing on this world until we get the Phoenix too. And, surprise. Okay, not in there. And I don't think there's any in here. Nope, so we're gonna have to make some. But that's okay. And let's see if it takes 2. Won't take us long to get it from the industrial cooker. So we'll fly up here and get this going. Yeah, if you look at that yellow dragon down there, that's pretty amazing looking too. Also from an egg. Oh, look at this. Very nice. Let's see, how much can I carry? I must have been preparing for gunpowder. So. Or I could just say, yeah, I was thinking ahead, you know? I knew that I'd need some black dye, and, let's dump some of this in here, and I should be able to just start it up, and we'll get black dye. There we go. So if you see that coming in, we use a lot of black. It's just a good edging material, or edging color for stuff as well. And I feel like yeah, if you see the water, the irrigation, see how it uses it? Our water system here is connected in to a lot of different things. It's probably not the best way to set up your water. We do have it going into a stream over there, but we also have it connected to a well here, which is what was connected originally, which has to replenish itself, and we have these up here that also help out. So it looks like we're using stuff, and yeah, that should be enough there. I'm going to take these away. And I'm also going to take these away. Let's see. Let's go ahead and dump these in. Dump these in. And then we'll try throwing some charcoal. Okay, so I can't tell you how unhelpful that was. Not what I was looking for. We'll go ahead and put some charcoal in here. I think I might need gunpowder. So let's take gunpowder, and we will take spark powder. So to make dye, you put different colored berries in there with different catalysts, basically. So I want some slate. Let's go ahead and see what I get from here. That's silver coloring. Let's see what happens when I throw this in. Slate. Yep, so charcoal, gunpowder, and spark powder are the catalysts. So they kind of will tell you what's going to be made. They'll be the thing defining that. Okay, have a good evening, Sabrina. Thank you for joining. Great to see you as always. And let's see. that silver out. Okay, good. This is making slate. Slate is one of the ones that we didn't make at the beginning, and I know on the other world we used it all the time. But we'll just let this burn down. And looks like we're almost there. Okay, sweet. So now we will have the colors that we need to do stuff. We will put that in there, and that's it, right? Okay. I'll actually take that 35. We'll put these back. And I need this. Let's take a look. I have that, but I need to put glasses on one of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will make our coloring now. So we'll go with that. And then we'll go ahead and do black for that. How's that look, guys? And then I need to do one of these. Okay. So probably go with black underneath. Black through there. Let's see. Yep, I think a cyan belly looks good. Go like this. And maybe black there. And then get those accents in that color. And let's see, boots now. How about if we go with black boots with cyan leaves? And what else do we have? The gloves. We've gotten pretty lucky with, and I think the rest of that should be black. We've gotten pretty lucky with our armor blueprints on this world, so it's been really good, I think. And what I'm going to do is remove the skin from this, and I will take that skin and put it on that. And now we can kind of become a better version of ourselves. There's that. And now we just need pants. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. I'm going to hop out here. Those pants are just not doing it, man. So I think that I will need to get them looking better. There's that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with this for contrast, and then that. That should look a lot better. Pretty terrible. But that's okay. At least we're alive. That's all that matters. So let's go ahead and we will put this stuff back, and I'm gonna put these berries over here. They will probably disintegrate in not that much time, but at least we're all stocked up here. So let's go ahead and fly over. You know, I say what we do is I'm going to park this dude here. we will get out our new guys. So there's that, new hires. Hot wings, yes. And so first thing is I'm going to toss out our Thyla. And we're going to have to wait a few minutes for each of these. And let's see, dropship, what have you got on you? Nothing really. So I'm going to go park dropship. And looking around, it's like, oh, do we need to make a new base? You know, a bigger place? I'm not doing it. We're too close to fighting the bosses and all of that. And so I think we're fine with the base we have. Just want to check for eggs. We'll come over here and I am going to... You know what, I'll use this as kind of a staging area for all of this armor that we're making. There we go. So that should be fine. Yeah, I think between streams I'm going to... I'll dump these in here. Between streams, I will go ahead and get some more stuff, make some more armor, and so just be aware that when we see you next, we'll probably have a lot more stuff. Let me hop up here, and we are 90 seconds away from being able to put our new guy, our next new guy out. Let's see. Where's a good place? Yeah, I think that we'll park over here. How's this? Yeah, that'll be cool, right? Let's see how many, 26 seconds. The timer down at the bottom right tells you that I have to wait 26 seconds to throw another guy out of the cryopod. And it'll take the longest time to get him set up. So, okay, looks like we're ready. Because if I didn't wait, then they would come out with cryo sickness, which basically makes them not usable for a long time. They come out and... Oh, wow, what's that? Does the Phoenix drop something, Butterman?
Sorry?
Does the Phoenix drop something?
All I know is that it can cook metal.
It can cook metal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off right there. What is this? Oh, look at that.
Silica pearls.
15 silica pearls. Nice one. And let's go ahead. That would be awesome. So we'll go ahead and... PT wants to get into the picture like always. We're just setting up a little family photo here of all the new guys so that we can see what we accomplished today. Let's see, we'll move you back a little bit. And I'm still just waiting for the timer to go down. We still have 120 something seconds. So it just gives us more time than we usually have to... Yeah, we'll be able to get a cool picture here. You probably have levels. Yeah, 8 levels. Turning PT into a much better guard. Thank you for your input. So now we just need to get some ghillie pants, and then I think we'll be good to go. Obviously the desert armor looks awesome, but it doesn't really do much of anything for you. And let's see. Yep, we're almost done with that. So I will put ears over there and then pull mini this way. And looks like we are all set. And Minnie is the easy one because we just pick her up and then we can go ahead and get set in here. And get a family photo. Let's see. It's not easy to get into a photo with a firebird. Let's try like that. Maybe. Maybe this would be better. No, probably not. However, let's get that. Do you mind? We'll bring you forward. Just go, dude. Yeah, then we'll set up over here. So I know this has taken a while to set up, but sorry about that. Okay, everybody smile. Really? So you're having me rethink my decision to have free-ranging dinos on this world. Maybe it wasn't such a great idea. Anybody else have this trouble? Okay, there we go. So, there we go. I want to say once again, you know, thanks everybody for joining us today. Oh, there are some more silica pearls. And amazing. We were able to pick up Hot Wings, finally get the Phoenix. So that's extraordinary for me. I have literally never seen one. And we have our new buddy Tiny to help us in our fights, and also Todd, who's the Super Thyla, who is going to make his grandfather veteran proud. But thanks a lot. We love seeing you guys here, and we hope you have a fantastic weekend, and bye for now.